Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, today marks 3 weeks since officers were ambushed in the Allen community of Floyd County. The shooting left 3 officers and a K-9 dead, with several others injured. WYMT's Dakota Makris talked with one deputy who was injured about his long road to recovery.
Floyd County Sheriff's Deputy Darren Lawson has undergone 7 surgeries to save his leg since the shooting in Floyd County.
Surgeries that we've had so far, a lot of them has pretty much been clean out, so making sure there's no infection.
Lawson has been at the University of Kentucky Medical Center in Lexington. His 8th surgery is scheduled for Friday.
At that point, I'll get about a 5 or 6 day break from anything, and we'll find out how that goes after that.
As he waits to finally come home, he cannot help but thank the Floyd County community for its love and prayers.
It's very humbling just to see how many people really do care for us, and just to see the amount of just phone calls, text messages, letters, cards.
Dakota Makris, WYMT Mountain News.
Last week, Deputy Lawson was able to reunite with his 2-year-old daughter, Ryan. You can hear more about their emotional reunion coming up tonight at 6. President Joe Biden tested positive for COVID-19 today. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre says the president is taking Paxlovid. She says the president has very mild symptoms and will isolate at the White House while continuing to carry out all of his duties. The president even released a video late this afternoon saying he was fine. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she hopes the president's symptoms remain mild.
On my way here, I learned that our president is perhaps diagnosed with COVID. I understand that the symptoms are light. I hope they continue to be so. That was my experience, and I hope that that's the case for the president.
President Biden is 79 years old and fully vaccinated and boosted. First Lady Jill Biden says she tested negative earlier today. The House January 6th committee will hold another primetime hearing tonight. CBS News confirmed the star witnesses are expected to be former Deputy White House Press Secretary Sarah Matthews and former Deputy National Security Advisor Matthew Pottinger. This hearing is focusing on former President Donald Trump's actions as rioters violently stormed the Capitol.
The fact that nothing happened and that it took so long for him to act is incredibly puzzling and distressing.
Tonight's hearing is expected to last around 2 hours. We will air special live coverage right here on WYMT starting at 8 p.m.
Well, this afternoon we have slowly broken back out into some sunshine after those clouds lingered following our heavy rain and rather heavy-duty thunderstorms last night. A lot of lightning and gusty winds and very heavy rain last night. The good news will begin to dry out as we head through the remainder of tonight, and then the heat's on as we head into the weekend. High camera right now, we're actually watching, well, we were when the camera loaded there, but we'll go back over to the Mountain Parkway at Slade. We're actually watching a little thunder shower that was not too far away from Wise there in southwest Virginia. You see it's a clean sweep around the mountains, but some showers and downpours just around the region on the outside of it. But the last of those clouds pushing away as that frontal boundary works to the east. Dry weather on the way as we head through the remainder of the work week and really into the weekend as well. Middle and upper 80s outside right now, even a few low 80s in areas that the clouds hung on longer, but those dew points are still upper 60s and low 70s, so it's still muggy outside. Partly to mostly clear tonight. We'll slowly clear things out. Middle and upper 60s for those overnight lows. I've got the very latest, though, on how hot the temperatures look to get as we head into the weekend coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. Hazard's 3rd North Fork Music Festival will be this weekend. The event will be held downtown on Main Street. 10 bands will perform Friday and Saturday, along with food vendors and family games. Downtown Coordinator Bailey Richards says the festival brings more attention to the downtown area.
Most places don't have them in the middle of their downtown. They've got bigger venues, they've got things like that. We really wanted to have it kind of highlight what's going on in our downtown and kind of like create that positive association with town.
Admission will be $10 each night, and Richards recommends bringing cash and a chair for the live music. A bill to protect same-sex marriage nationwide is hitting a speed bump. Right now, those unions are legal due to a 2015 Supreme Court ruling. After the federal right to abortion was overturned, Democrats say they want marriage equality on the books. As Amy Kiley reports, the key is getting enough Republican senators to vote for it.
We're working to get the necessary Senate Republican support to ensure it would pass.
A bill to protect same-sex marriage by codifying it in federal law faces an uncertain future. It passed the House, but it's unclear if enough Republican senators would support it to overcome a filibuster.
I doubt it. If there's a vote, we'll see where the vote's on.
There was pretty good bipartisan support in the House. I would expect there would probably be same thing you'd see in the Senate.
4 Republican senators tell CNN they'd vote for the bill. 8 say they'd oppose it, and 16 say they're undecided or didn't indicate support. The rest didn't respond by the deadline. Some feel the right to marriage equality is already settled.
I don't think it's an issue.
But lawmakers from both parties say they think the bill will get enough Republican votes. Right now, a Supreme Court ruling is what's protecting marriage equality nationwide. It uses the same legal principle that had protected abortion access on the federal level. Justice Clarence Thomas said in his opinion overturning Roe that he opposes that principle. He used the same argument to suggest revisiting the federal right to contraceptives. The House Speaker says of politicians who want to get rid of that,
Do you wonder if they even know what's going on in their own homes?
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
47 Republicans joined Democrats in voting for the Respect for Marriage Act in the House Tuesday. It passed 267 to 157. It also would protect interracial marriage. Student campers in Rowan County are having a ball on the Morehead State University campus, around 200 of them to be exact. Camp Unite brought in around 100 students from areas around the region this week, focused on uniting against the spread of addiction by spreading information. Thursday morning kicked off with a donation from the American Heart Association, dropping off hundreds of different sports balls, from footballs to kickballs and everything in between, encouraging students to stay active and healthy in pursuit of a drug-free life.
This is the best part of the job, right? You know, when you get to see the impact of the work that you're doing. And so it's so fun to get to see that kids are here learning. They're with Camp Unite learning about healthier lifestyles. We work really closely with them and with SOAR throughout Eastern Kentucky to talk about, you know, different ways that we can make changes with our youth.
The balls donated today came from the AHA's Heart Ball, where partners donate the sports equipment at a gala and send it to kids from around the region. In Perry County, the Challenger Learning Center has a fun way for kids to beat the summer heat and learn about safety. The Challenger Center held its first safety camp today. The purpose of the camp is to teach kids how to react in a crisis situation. Today, students sat in on a demonstration of how to wrap a wound and bandage a break or fracture. Office Manager Charles Bush says that summer camps like these help give kids a head start back into the school year.
We really want to inspire young people. We want to inspire them and show them that science is something that they can use and they can take forward.
Tomorrow, the camp will end with a visit from the fire department to go over fire safety. We'll have more on this coming up tonight at 6. There's still time to take your shot at the Mega Millions jackpot. The jackpot has skyrocketed to $660 million, giving players a shot at the nation's 9th largest jackpot. The cash prize would be worth nearly $377 million. No winners matched all 6 numbers in Tuesday's drawing. The next drawing will be tomorrow. Let's head over to Wall Street now on this Thursday. The Dow closes up today more than 162 points. We'll have more financial news in our next half hour. But straight ahead here on First at 4, as record heat continues across parts of the country, we have some tips on keeping your AC unit running efficiently.
Plus, sunshine and hot weather on the docket in the mountains as we head into the end of the work week and straight on into the weekend. All the hot details up next.